Hello you guys, my name is Allie. Welcome back to my channel. We do all things mom motivation, cleaning, small house organizing. All the time the kids are interrupting us to tattle. So in today's video, we are just doing a get it all done video. I don't think I've posted, maybe I have, but a get it all done. We have a grocery haul again. I did a meal, which is so good. I did do a review on a vacuum, which, bear with me, I've never done these before. I don't even know if it is a good review, honestly. Anyways, let's just get into the video. Okay, we got another grocery haul for you today. This was $214 at Kroger. I got some natural water. That's just what they had that I seen, so that's what I grabbed. I got another rotisserie chicken. I got some chicken breast. Actually, we haven't had chicken breast in a long time. I got these huge potatoes, so we're going to be having baked potatoes this week. 2 English cucumbers. I really like English cucumbers for my salad. And then I got some 50-50 blend and some regular salad over there. Grapes, cantaloupe, chocolate milk thingies, strawberries. This is the syrup my husband likes. This is the butter I like, and then this is the butter he likes. I got this to try. We got 3 of these for their lunch today, just something quick. So we didn't stop at Wendy's. Hot dogs. They wanted to try this body armor, so we got some of those, paper towels, a pizza, and then over here, yeah, they tried these and they're really good, so we got some of those. I've been obsessed with salami. This, like the deli salami, it's so good. Milk. I'm gonna make some Nutella
with toast
sandwiches, or with toast. Salsa. This is my favorite salsa on the border. 2 packs of tortillas. This is the ranch that we like, the Italian we like, and then obviously like Chick-fil-A sauce. These 4 bags of chips, hot dog buns, bread, and I needed some more jars for canning. Hello you guys. You don't have to ignore my hair. I haven't done it yet. I am gonna do it though. Today is my birthday. It's July 20th. Turned 30. But I have something very cool I want to share with you. And look, it's a new stick vacuum. This company actually reached out and sent it to me, and they wanted me to do a review. It's not sponsored or anything. I will have all the information linked in the description box below. But like, first impression, when I was chatting with this lady, she was super nice, super friendly. They said that they wanted an honest review. And what I really, like, I got to pick what I wanted, and I picked, it's by Proscenic. It's P11 mopping cordless vacuum cleaner, but it has a mopping vacuum with reusable pad and water tank. So it's a stick vacuum, but it mops. So first thing that I looked at when she asked me to do a review was the price point, because you guys know I'm cheap. I'm super cheap. And if a company wanted to send me, you know, a $400 vacuum to share with you guys, that's not who I am. I would not go buy a $400 vacuum. So I wouldn't expect you guys to go. I wouldn't even want to share something like that, if that makes sense. So this is actually priced at $129.99. So I was like, yes, like I will definitely do the review. So let's open it together and kind of see what it is. Okay, this is the vacuum. It is the P11 mopping cordless vacuum cleaner by Proscenic. Some of the features are, it has a detachable mopping base with a water system. It has 50 minutes of runtime, a detachable battery, an LED display, and converts to a handheld vacuum. It's also super, super lightweight. It also comes with a removable battery and a battery charging base. It has LED headlights and a 5-layer filtration system, and it also comes with an extra filter. It has a one-touch bin empty, so you don't have to take it apart to empty it. and it has a high capacity dustbin, and everything is fully washable. Just make sure you are completely letting the filter dry before use. It also has a 80-degree swivel, which I can vacuum underneath my couch, you guys. It also comes with 2 attachments that will mount onto the charging mount. This is the detachable mop head that you fill with water, and it just velcros on and off as well. Thank you so much to Proscenic for sending me this vacuum to review for you guys. It is not sponsored at all. I will leave it linked in the description box if you are curious and you want to check them out. They do have it on sale on their website right now with free shipping over $120. You can also get this on Amazon as well. Okay, so already that thing is so lightweight. It sucks up very, very well. There was a ton of crumbs, so. Okay, now for the mopping portion of it, it does say to fill it with water and then get this wet and then Velcro it back on. So let's do that. Then you can vacuum and mop like at the same time, I guess. So I was super intrigued by this vacuum with it being like a mop and a vacuum, but it's not like a wet dry vac. So when they reached out to send it to me to review, I did check the price point, which I think I already mentioned, and then second, I really wanted to try this. I've never seen anything like this. I have played around with it, and the key is to not get the pad wet first, and I don't fill it all the way with water. I only put a little bit of water in there, and it's just enough to lightly mop the first layer, of the floor. Not saying that this is a definite deep clean on your floors, but I am going to be using this every single time I vacuum. I have been using it for a week now, but you see how wet it leaves the floor when the tank is fully full and the pad is wet like it says on the instructions. That's just the only thing I had to play around with, which I think I do like some talking in this video as well, so just stay tuned for that. It does work very well on carpet. I am surprised on my crusty carpet in my living room. It actually was leaving a little bit of carpet lines. Okay, so I do like it. However, it leaves the floor very, very wet because it doesn't suck it back up. So I'm going to play around with it and see if maybe I just need to wet the pad or not wet the pad and just use the solution, because I did do both. But I mean, my floor is like really, really wet. It's more wet than that little spray mop that I use, and that was one of my complaints with it. So I'm going to play around with it. Okay, after using the vacuum for a week, here's what I have to say about it. I do really like it. I would recommend it. The price is very on point. It does perform better than my Bissell one that I have. However, I only have the Bissell stick vacuum to compare it to, which in price, it is, very close in price. However, the battery on this Proscenic vacuum, it does seem to go down quickly, but maybe it's because it has like a timer on how many minutes is left on the vacuum, so it might seem like it's going down faster. I don't know. It still vacuums my whole entire house without dying. Now, I do have a 1,400 square foot house, so it is on the smaller side. The mop feature is very cool. I really do like the mop feature. So I do recommend this vacuum to you guys. If you guys are in the market for a cheap, I would recommend this over my other one, and I'm not being paid to say this. It's not sponsored. They just sent me the vacuum to review for you guys. So you guys, I'm not sure how much of a voiceover I'm going to do today. Something very tragic has happened in our little complex or neighborhood, you could call it. We only have about 4 neighbors that are really close to us, and one of our neighbors' house actually caught on fire yesterday. Everyone is okay, and everybody made it out, but they are one of our best friends. They are truly our family. They are a family of 5. They have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1.5-year-old. And the house didn't actually burn down, but it left enough damage that everything needs to be replaced inside. It was an electrical fire, and if you've ever experienced that or know somebody that has, it is very strong smell and there's a lot of smoke, and my heart just goes out to them because literally within a matter of minutes their whole world came crashing down, and it's just so crazy that it happened so fast. So I just want all of you guys to pray for them. I know we have a great little community in this very small town, but when stuff like this happens, we all do come together. But it's just the process and all, of the other things, and being told that, you can't keep any of your stuff. So it's just a lot right now, and my heart just goes out to them. I'm just in a really big funk and trying to do every little thing I can right now just to take it off of them. Thankfully, they do have a camper that they can stay in for a little while until everything gets figured out. It takes a while, Right now, I think everybody is just still really numb from it all. So if everybody could leave a comment and just let her know that you guys are praying for her. I know if there's one thing good about social media, it's everybody just coming together for encouraging words. She does watch my videos, so she will see all of the comments that you guys leave. I am still loving the Dawn Power Wash for my countertops, and most importantly, my glass stovetop. I did have a subscriber comment, and I have used it before when I get really bad stuff stuck on, is to use oven cleaner on your glass stovetop. So typically I would use it if I had like milk that boiled over or anything that I'm cooking that boils over. These stoves are very unpredictable. Like 1 minute you're standing there looking and then you literally blink and it's boiling over. Or maybe that's just me cooking. But if you use oven cleaner on top, it does work very, very well. So thank you to her for leaving that comment and reminding me, because I do that sometimes. But if anyone else didn't know that, I wanted to mention it, and you can give it a try. So in this next little clip here, it's a recipe. I kind of made up the recipe. I usually do chicken breast in the crock pot with a can of cream of chicken by itself, and then I'll make mashed potatoes. But I'm trying to experiment with some crock pot meals that I can just kind of dump and go, because football and cheerleading season is coming up next week on full swing. So I'm just dicing up the potatoes all in the same size, and I'm putting them in the bottom of the crock pot with 2 cans of cream of chicken, and then I ended up doing a can of water on top of it because I wasn't sure if the potatoes would cook very well, so it is a little soupy. But you guys, I cooked it on high for 4 hours. It was so delicious. I didn't eat it, but I did take a bite of it. I do gluten-free and dairy-free and low-carb, but my husband absolutely loved this meal, and my kids as well. So I did shred the chicken with my kitchen egg. This is just a little hack if you hate shredding chicken, and it actually, for me, uses less dishes because you have to get a plate and a knife and forks, and it's always a mess. But I'm adding the chicken in, and then I am going to top it with some cheese that I had. It's Monterey Jack and cheddar. I used about a half a bag of both. This is just what I had. Oh, and then I did put some drained corn in there just for like a little extra, just to make it kind of like, it's almost like a corn, chicken, potato casserole is I guess what you could call it, but it was super, super yummy. I will go ahead and leave the recipe in the description box. So if you've been on my channel for a while, or if this is your first time, welcome. I would love to have you here. But I am I wouldn't say cheap, but I love to budget and find things for a really good deal. I love thrifting. I will brag about how cheap I got something or how good of a deal I got something before I would ever brag about how expensive this was, or, you know, stuff like that. But one thing I will do is I will go above and beyond to help anybody who needs help. And right now my neighbors they lost everything essentially. So I had chatted with a couple of my other neighbors, and we are going to come together and we are going to get their kids' school supplies and book bags and all of that and stuff for the baby, just to help take that stress off of her. Y'all, we have 2 weeks before school starts, and that's the last thing I want her to worry about, is getting school supplies. And if she did get them, they're already ruined. So we are going to come together and do that. So I think I'm going to actually put that in my back to school video, because I'm going to do everything for her kids that I would do my own. And this just makes my heart happy to be able to be in a place financially where I can buy school supplies for a whole family that needs them. And now I'm freaking crying, because you never know, like, what can happen. I don't want this video to be sad at all, but this is currently what is happening in my life, and I do share my life on here. Can you go get me a couple of grocery bags? How much? 2 or 3? Also, I've never had anybody that I've known this happen to. So if you have any resources, I know like Red Cross, I believe, or like the Salvation Army, I think are good programs that they can get into to help them financially or whatever else they would need. So if you know any organizations or stuff like that, please list them down below also, so I can delay the message to them. We're all still kind of in shock. I know they are still in shock also. Thankfully, they did have a camping trip planned to leave actually today. This is Thursday when I'm filming this voiceover. And she had her whole camper packed with clothes, and I think all they needed was their food out of the house. But thankfully, they did have a good stockpile of clothes that didn't get any of the smoke damage. So in my next couple videos, I am going to be doing a back to school, get it all done video. I'm going to be doing more cleaning because I still have the rest of my house to get done. It has just been a crazy week this past week, and I haven't been very motivated. Let me know what you thought of today's video. I also have a boys shared room refresh. We are completely changing up their room on a $0 budget. So stay tuned for that video. I just have to edit it, so I'll probably have that video up next. And then that's what I have planned for right now. I hope you guys do subscribe if you're new. I'm sorry, this voiceover is kind of everywhere. I really cannot even think straight. But I hope you have a great Friday and an amazing weekend and all of the fun things. Let me know what you're getting into this weekend. I would love to hear it. I am going to let the music play out the rest of the way.